Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 5, Episode 8, the Season 5 finale for Elite. This time the title of the episode is Your Side of the World and Mine. Very cryptic type of title. But yes, we are finally at the end of season. Well, finally, because I want to know what the hell happened to Samu. But not happy that it's ending. But I'm pretty sure that they are renewed for another season. So, you know, let's see how this season ends. But I'm really, you know, kind of like excited is the word to use. Like, I want to know what the hell happened. You know, I do not want Samu to die. I hope that by some miracle, the guys who were trying to do something against Isadora, you know, decided, you know what? We're not going to cross that line. Like, we are very much, like, crossing the line already. We're not going to, you know, do this. And they stopped. Or maybe Philippe got, like, a rush of energy and he finally woke up and realized that he needed to help Isadora, or maybe Ivan. Hopefully that happened, because I can't with that. It was an awful thing to witness. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what is going to happen at the end of this season. I have liked this season a lot more than I liked the previous one. I think the previous one just was trying to establish too many things at the same time, and it didn't had the punch, you know, that final punch that Elite has, especially on their season premieres and season finales. So let's see if this episode has that for a change, you know, because so far I have liked the season, you know. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen on this one. Like I said, hope you guys enjoy my reaction videos for Elite. I hope you guys continue supporting for more, because, like, as long as there's a new Elite season, I'm gonna be here reacting to it. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Give it a lot of thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. UNCUT reaction always posted first on Patreon, so in case you guys want to watch the UNCUT reaction, and also my reaction to the Elite short stories, I don't post them here on YouTube. They're exclusively on Patreon, so in case you guys want to check that out, it's also on there under the Elite tag on Patreon, so check that out. But yeah, for now, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's just begin with Season 5, Episode 8, the Season 5 finale for Elite. Here we go. I feel like she's trying to manipulate him. What? Are you gonna go to prison when it wasn't your fault? Well, he was an accessory to murder, though. So... And we do know that Benjamin didn't do it. But he's involved in some other shady thing.
Iván, no entiendo igual por qué te preocupa tanto. Mira tus stories, lo estás pasando increíble, ya está, ¿no?
Pero no pasó nada raro, ¿no?
¿Cómo nada raro? A ver, lo único que pasó es que fuimos a mi imperio y la pasamos de puta madre. Que me agradezca no me jodería para nada.
Wait, so she doesn't remember. So nothing happened. They were somewhat aware, right? Wait, is she lying? What is going on? She knows something is off.
No me jodas, Philip. Yo no pude hacer eso, tío. Yo no soy de esos. Y yo sí, ¿no?
Yes.
Yo sí soy de esos. No, hombre. Hombre, no es lo que quería, Philip.
That's not what he was trying to say, though.
Esta vez, de mi cabeza, Patrick.
Oh.
¿Os habéis liado?
Que me lo podrías haber contado, también te digo.
Como tú también me contaste que te lo follaste.
Perdón.
Macy's like, the fuck you guys did?
De los tres que no me lo he follado. ¿Es malo en la cama o qué?
Porque los amores van y vienen, Samu, pero los amigos se mantienen. Y tú, para mí, eres mi mejor amigo. ¿Y sabes lo que le pasa a Benjamín? Una puta piedra en el zapato, y en cuanto pueda se va a deshacer de ti.
Well, that is very
Así te
true.
entra la puta cabeza.
That's very true. Like, I wouldn't risk my... You know, I wouldn't risk my freedom for anyone. Also, like, when we say, like, oh, because I'm trying to pretend an innocent person. You guys aren't that innocent, though. You guys are accessories to murder because you guys did help Guzman get rid of the body, you know? But since nothing is tying them to the murder, then maybe we should stop. You know, maybe we should just, like, let it be and not get ourselves involved, right?
Es que no consigo recordarlo.
I
¿Por
guess
qué lo
it-
crees?
Estábamos todos muy drogados alrededor de ella y... Sinceramente creo que no éramos dueños de nuestros actos.
No, those three were in control.
Ok, no me mires así otra vez.
Well, what do you want? You're practically confessing like that you raped someone. We know you didn't. We know you didn't join, right? We don't know what the hell happened the entire night. But let's just say that you were not involved in this one. Okay? But, like, I will be looking at you the same way, Philippe. What can I say?
Pues a mí ahí...
Podemos ser amigas cuando tú quieras.
That's so sweet.
Solo llámame, ¿vale?
Look, you have a friend right there. Oh my god, Isadora! I did not want this to happen to her, so I can finally see another side of Isadora. This really didn't need to happen for me to be like, okay, maybe I'm gonna, like, give her a chance.
Samuel. ¿Dónde estás?
You don't know?
En el cuartel de la Guardia Civil.
Entiendo. Escúchame. Antes de que hagas esto, voy a pedirte por favor que me des la oportunidad de hablar contigo en persona.
Yeah, don't do that.
Hazlo por la relación de confianza que hemos tenido. Aunque tú
My
creas
ass.
que yo la he roto.
Yes.
Voy a necesitar que esta noche te lleves a tus hermanos a dar una vuelta. Y que no volváis hasta que yo os llame. Tengo que hablar con Samuel a solas.
He has to kill Samuel. That's what he's trying to say.
¿Pero qué dices? Pero si iba entregadísima, estábamos de fiesta, nos habíamos puesto de todo.
Sí, ¿qué?
Yeah.
¿Se les excusa?
Pero vamos a ver, fue ella la que nos dijo que nos despelotásemos, que estuviésemos a gusto.
Yeah, but not to...
Yo no sé...
Did she consent to you guys having sex? She could have said, take your clothes off. You consented to take your clothes off. Did she consent to anything else?
Excusa, ¿vale? Ni hicimos nada, ni nos acercamos.
Pero lo habríais hecho si no fuese tan drogados.
No, no, you don't say that.
Vale, ya está.
Oh,
Hijo de puta.
Vámonos.
you should have taken the cell phone though and take the video. So Isadora is the only one in charge of that, and like, you know, if she wants to do something, she's the one who gets to decide. We shouldn't have thrown the phone in his face. As much as that face is extremely punchable. I don't even know his fucking name.
Hay un bar de tapas aquí al lado que te ponen unas tapas como si fueran raciones. ¿Te apetece ir?
Sí, claro.
I really like his energy.
Que ya, ¿no? O sea, vamos a sacarnos esto de encima de una vez que no podemos yo.
Guy's like, I'm not gonna wait till the end of the night to kiss, so... I really hope that they do, like, they don't leave us, like, hanging with a big cliffhanger.
Madre mía, la que va a caer.
Sí, aquí va a empezar a caer en breve.
Okay, get inside. You might get electrocuted or something.
Samuel está teniendo una conversación cívica y británica con mi padre, así que no te rayes.
Bueno, pues mientras habláis me voy a servir una copita, que hace mucho que no bebo, así que total.
Omar, que te llamo ahora que ahora no puedo hablar. Venga, chao.
Fue un poco sucio.
But, okay, but everyone knows where he is. So, is Benjamin really about to, like, kill him and then ask his daughters to like keep it a secret or something. Nah, I think it's an accident.
Personas como yo renunciando a sus principios por un sobre.
Venga, Samuel. Si has estado a mi lado todo este tiempo, es porque esperabas esto a cambio, ¿no?
I don't think so. He was expecting you to trust him, to like guide him, but not actually give him handouts, you know?
Porque eres lo más parecido a un padre que he tenido.
He doesn't know how to be a father. Not for his own children, so why are we expecting anything
¿No quieres
different?
hablar de Ibiza?
Isa, no sé si te lo he dicho alguna vez, pero me gustas mucho.
¿A qué viene esto?
Bueno, pues que quiero lo mejor para ti.
Okay, but like what she said, really, if she is the victim, she has every right to either keep quiet because this is the way she's dealing with this, or for her to speak. Either way is her decision. So let's just stop trying to make it this about you. Okay.
Nunca nadie me había dicho una cosa así.
Cayetana just told you that. Cayetana basically told you that without the part of like, I am actually like really liking you in like a, you know, partner kind of way. But she basically said that to you like, I don't know, a few hours ago. But okay. I think she means in a partner. I don't think she has ever heard that from a partner. Oh.
A gente vai ficar aqui. Para que você dê uma chance pra felicidade. Pra felicidade que eu não me posso permitir nunca. Então você vai lá dentro. E você luta por isso.
Okay, that's sweet. That's sweet. And you know what is one thing that I like is that their, you know, original language is Portuguese. So whenever they are together, they talk in Portuguese, you know, instead of like talking in Spanish or using English or something else when it's not logical that they will be speaking in that language when it's not their first language. So really good.
¿Vas a cogerla por la fuerza? No.
Oh my god, you shouldn't dare him to...
Eso significaría mancharte las manos.
Oh god.
Tú estás acostumbrado a que se manchen otros por ti.
Oh god.
No, pero hasta la tarjeta. Necesito tarjeta.
¡Quita!
Tarjeta.
So it was an accident. Oh, so it was an accident. I mean, they were pushing back. Fucking help him! See, I told you my child didn't do anything. You're just gonna stay there. Like, the kid is like... So, is Benjamin the one who Patrick who gets him out? Yeah.
Ayúdame a sacarlo.
Oh, after 3 hours of you being standing there.
Me van a querer cargar esto. Si me denuncian por esto, esta familia se acaba para siempre.
And what?
Hijo, esto lo tenemos que resolver tú y yo.
No, no.
Padre e hijo.
No. You're not about to fuck him. No. No, this fucking Benjamin.
Ari, ahora no. Me decía, lo siento, tenemos que ir a casa. Ha llamado Patrick, ha pasado algo con papá y Samuel que no sé qué es.
¿Qué? Vámonos.
Okay, I'm glad Rebecca is going too.
Papá,
¿Qué pasa?
¿dónde está Samuel?
Se ha marchado.
¿Cómo que se ha marchado? Pero si me ha llamado Patrick súper preocupado.
¿Cómo que te ha llamado? ¿Para deciros qué?
Look at his face. Like, why is he dressed in his uniform? If you touch a mar. Sure God. But like the way that he can like this bitch.
Samuel, espera. Samuel.
Salí de mi casa, por favor.
Como la hayas hecho con Samuel, te mato, hijo de puta.
No, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything.
Patrick.
Samu. Samu, mírame. Mírame, tío. Mírame.
What are you doing? Okay, a punch. He deserved that. He deserved that. He deserved as much. You know?
Que nos vamos a casa, tío.
Put some pressure.
Nos vamos ya.
Okay, the ambulance is coming. It's okay. He's not gonna die. He's not gonna die. He's not gonna die. You're such a disgusting person. Like, he tried to get Patrick involved and, like, hide a body, dump him like a dog in the middle of the street. Okay, guys, so that was the end of Season 5, Episode 8 of Elite. And I do not follow, like, cast news or information about Elite. Because I try to remain, like, since this show is about, you know, who dies, who survives, and things like that, then I don't feel very comfortable with finding out who's leaving, you know, because if they leave, that might be that they're gonna die. So I don't follow that type of news. But what I do want to know is if whether the guy who plays Samu is freaking leaving the show, because if he is, then that means that Samu is dead. But if he isn't, then he's alive, or maybe he could still be part of Elite. Like, Polo was dead for the entire season. Let's remind ourselves that. And he still stayed the entire, like, one more season. So, they might do the same thing with Samu. We are not sure. I don't know how we're gonna be able to do that, though. But I'm not ruling it out. Thing is that I am surprised about what happened. I feel sad, of course, because, look, am I a little bit biased towards the characters that I like? Yes. Okay, and, like, if you can watch a show and be 100% not, like, unbiased, then kudos to you. I'm not the type of person. I'm not that type of person. I get really into the show and I take sides, and I am, like, you know, extremely loyal to the people that I like. And Samu is one of those characters, you know, and, like, he's one of the OGs. He has been here since day one. So, like, seeing him, like, drag himself out and, like, try to escape, telling Patrick to let him out, to let him go away, and saying it was him. It's, like, something that I can't, like, it was just so difficult to watch. He was pleading for his life, you know? And if it is, then dying in the arms of the two people that care about him the most, Omar and Rebecca. So I am really upset that something, like, that he's going to stay dead. Like, I don't know, like, there were no ambulance. We did heard an ambulance, if I'm not wrong, but honestly, it could also have been the police, and I'm not sure how they sound in different countries. Maybe they sound differently. I don't know. But the thing is that I feel bad for him, but there were no, like, why weren't Omar and Rebecca, like, I think they're just plain dramatic, okay? Because why, if Samu was taken to a hospital, why didn't they follow? Right? So it's like, I don't understand. So I'm trying to make it sense out of all of this, okay? And I want Samu to be okay. And, like, if they were gonna kill him by the end of the season, they will have shown us the body and put, like, a sheet on top of him, or we're gonna see, like, the thing close enough. You know what? It would have been amazing if we could actually see that, you know, a body closing up, you know, like a bag of, like, where they put the bodies in, closing up. But it's not Samu. It's actually, I don't know, one of the guys that Ivan fought or something like that. Imagine that, right? And then the entire time we're gonna think that Samu's dead, but he's not dead. I don't know. Anyways, this is the reason why I'm not a writer. Anyway, so this episode was badass. I really liked it. I feel like, some characters did not move too far away from what happened last season. But also, I feel like the span of time that this happened is also very short. I think that it has been like a few months, so between the first episode and the last one. So it's a very short period of time, right? And because it's a short period of time, then I'm gonna give them a pass, because like a lot of characters did not got the growth that I was expecting. For instance, Rebecca and Mencia, especially Rebecca and Mencia, because they started at very odds at the beginning of the season, and they end up in like even worse. Like, I didn't thought it was possible. But they're in a worse situation because Rebecca's like, I actually like being alone, basically. So goodbye. So, and I was like, what is this? So the relationship really didn't move that much. Hopefully next season they like have a comeback. And like, I did wanted for Rebecca to experience another relationship. She got to experience that with a very intense lesbian by the name of Jess this season, which was, you know what they say about lesbians and like female relationships and the U-hauling and things like that, and how intense it can be. And like, this girl was really intense, and I think they were playing into the cliche, which, let's be real, it's kind of like that. It does move sometimes. There are some, like, I have met my fair share of ladies like that. I might be like that. I don't think so. I don't really like hanging out with that many people. But anyways, that's the other point. Thing is that, yes, there are some intense people, out there. So, yeah. They were playing with that whole thing. And, yeah, it was fine. But, like, also we'll have loved to see, like, an actual love triangle where they are, like, where Rebecca's actually, kind of like liking another girl, because I think she liked Jess, but there was no chance. It was like a rebound for her rather than an actual relationship. For instance, I did like that Cayetana kind of like understood that this in like drama, that she does want some normalcy in her life, and that Felipe, unlike Philippe, does bring that normalcy for her, and she needs to focus on her future and things like that. And that's the type of thing that I wanted, although we didn't have Felipe this season that much, and I find him an extremely cute character. I think he's sweet, and I like his vibe, and his whole geeky way of being. I just like him, so I wish that we could have seen him a lot more. But I think that the little that we did see, it's kind of like what is waiting for Cayetana once she's like, enough is enough of las encinas, you know what I mean? So, granted, maybe she can find herself a job where, she doesn't have to sneak into her boss's office because he might be dealing with some shitty thing, or, there are no murderers around, so. Could be a plus, maybe she can have, I don't know, health insurance or dental, or like maybe it will help, like, it will be a better situation for her, who knows. But yeah, I did like her arc, and I did like she actually decide what was good for her, and what was good for her was to have some sense of normalcy with Felipe, so that was good. I did like when she talked to Isadora. I think it was beautiful, without the necessity of being in any romantic way. I think her conversation with Isadora, Cayetana's conversation, or between her and Isadora, and even though the fact that they don't see, like, eye to eye because there's a wall between them, which is very clear that there is, and you have her in the other side, and you have, both of them just speaking through a wall because, Isadora has her walls up. But it was really sweet of Cayetana to say, you have every right to be silent. You have every right to talk about it. Whenever you want, you have a friend in me, someone who will not judge you. There was no romanticism in it, which was perfect and deliver the message perfectly. How to talk to potential victim of sexual abuse. Perfectly. But then they do the let's romanticize this, which is like so stupid. And also because I feel like they were trying to tell you, oh, see, Philippe understood that no means no. Like, he might have not understood that the first time he possibly raped someone. He might not have understood when he almost did that again with Cayetana and filmed a lot of people, in his room. But now he understood. Like, the one time that he understood, he couldn't help. Boo-hoo him, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I just don't... I feel it a bit forced. There was, like I said, it was delivered by Cayetana beautifully. How to help a victim, and how to understand that sometimes they need to process it and they need to accept them themselves. And if they want to shut up, if they don't want to talk, if they want to put it behind them, it's their own deal. You are supposed to just be there for them. Philippe said the same thing, but they romanticized the moment by him like, you will always be my empress, and like, I like you, and like, I'm gonna be, and like, it feels like she did it because he kind of like was there to support her, and like the fact that he was there while she was giving her statement, and he was holding hands, and they were holding hands, and like, they romanticized the moment, and there was absolutely no reason to do it. Even if Isadora, I would have loved if you were going to involve Philippe to get Isadora, to call him and say, I need you by my side. That's it. Just be there. And he just showed up. No necessity of saying you are this, if you want to shut up, if you want to... Which is basically repeating what Cayetana said, but with the fact that they are, romantically involved, and that Isadora actually likes him as well. There was absolutely no reason for that. No need for that. But yeah, I mean, Isadora talked. She is accusing the other 3 guys that we don't even know their names of sexual abuse, which is of rape, and is just awful, but we of course believe her. We see like the other dude, like the fact that the other dude is like, oh, she was provoking us, and like, yeah, dude, and she might have been like, doing while she was awake and fully and conscious of what she was doing, she agreed and consented to all of that. No one is telling you that everything that happened prior to her getting, like, passing out it wasn't allowed. That's not a crime. Anything that you guys did before she passed out was, well, maybe doing drugs, maybe it's not a good thing, but, you were all consenting to that. Okay? The other thing, when she passed out, that was not okay. That is actually a crime. Hopefully they get in jail, and yeah, and we get justice for Isadora. I'm not here sitting saying that, oh, Isadora is my favorite character, but no. A girl deserves what a girl deserves, and like, she deserves justice, for what was done to her. It doesn't matter if the girl, tells you a bunch of things. If she's not awake to give her consent, then you don't do shit, man. So if this young people are not understanding, not getting that message, then as a society, we're doing a terrible job. Right? It's just like, why it's not clicking? Like, she gets passed out. How she's going to consent to any of that? And like, and she was bleeding the next day, and she was like, the way I wanted to punch them. But just like, she will get her justice. I know of that. I mean, also, isn't she like extremely rich? Rich people usually get the justice that they deserve, you know. Sometimes they don't deserve it, not in this case, but yeah. Anyways, so what else happened on the episode? Well, the whole thing with Samu, with Rebecca. Oh, Ivan. I mean, the conversation with his dad was a bit like, look, I am someone who is fully aware that sometimes, you know, people come to terms with their sexuality, right? And like very late in their lives, or maybe they do know, but they are ashamed of it and they want to put it away. And like, I understand Cruz, because Cruz is a soccer player, and like, you will say, well, being a soccer player is not a sexuality. It's not. But like I have said, like, I am someone who follows soccer, football, as much as I can, you know, because my brother's obsessed with it, and like, you know, because of that, I have grown up in, I am a Latina, okay? Football is like something you're aware of since you're born, okay? And like, they were Brazilians, right? So even more so, okay? And I haven't heard of any queer soccer players. I heard of two here in my country, but it was very like hush hush, no one talks about it, you know? But then, other than scandals relating same-sex couples, you know, other than that, I haven't heard. Like, if I think about like the biggest like soccer, like football stars, they're not gay, at least that's what I said. But the thing is, it's just that I always thought that, you know, one of them was, but turns out he has a lot of kids, which doesn't mean anything. I always thought he was gay, but he's married now. But hey, that it still doesn't mean anything, because he can be bisexual, but still. Anyways, thing is that because of that, I'm pretty sure that the dad, the Cruz, didn't know how to handle his feelings, and maybe even left the love of his life just be like escape him, because he didn't came out, you know, and he doesn't want that for his son. He's like, you have someone who you really care about, go and fight with him. The fact that I slept with him not once but twice has nothing to do with this. Go find the love of your life. Like, it's really fucked up, the thing that he did. And like, the fact that he understands that it was fucked up because, one, Patrick is a child, you know, well, not a child, but he's young, you know, and two, you knew your son was attracted to him, and you knew that you had a rule, like you were not going to get involved in his circles, you know, of friends and things like that, but you did it either way, and you're a grown-ass man who should have known better, okay? So I'm not by his excuse, but at least the message of him, like, I want you in my life, I'm sorry, I'm not going to make that same mistake again, and like go for him, because actually he does like you as well, and you like him, and like, let's just forget about this. And like, if Ivan is forgetting and forgiving him for it, then who are we to judge? I mean, I'm gonna judge, but I mean, that means that Ivan and Patrick can stay together, so that's a plus. That's something good. I love that he arrives, the first thing he does is hug Patrick, and it was so sweet. It was so sweet when they were hugging. Oh, it was so sweet, because they look so pretty together. Oh. What is the ship name between Ivan and Patrick? I don't know. Patrick Van? I don't know. I don't think it's that. But, oh my god, they're so cute, man. They're so cute. And I love them together, and like I'm so glad that Patrick finally has someone who can, like, there are no excuses anymore. If he wants to really try a relationship with him, then try it. Don't throw tantrums, you know? Don't go and do the unpredictable just because you want to. Like, I really hope that he understands that he doesn't need to do that. For the love of God, because my child, oh Lord. Oh Lord. Anyway, so let's hope things go well next season for them. I feel bad for Addie. I feel bad for Mencia. You know, they just practically lost their father again. And like, the dad was like, nope, nothing happened. And like, he was forcing Patrick to like hide a body, and like, you know, and Patrick, in the shock of the moment, even though he knew it was wrong, he kind of like started doing it, but then he regretted, you know, and called Mencia and called Addie. Thankfully, Rebecca and Omar arrived as well, because if not, then he will have convinced the other two to not say anything, you know? Thankfully. Who has the SIM card? I think Mencia did got the SIM card at the end of the day. But, oh my God. You know, that was just so freaking sad, man. But poor these kids, you know, because they don't have a father. Probably they're gonna lose money. They're not gonna be, you know, able to do the things that they did, you know. So yeah, but I really, like, my only hope is that Samu is okay and he doesn't leave the show, because like the show without Samu, like, it's going, like Guzman's already gone, and like I don't want him to be gone as well. So yeah. And also probably a cameo from anyone from the previous seasons will be amazing. I understand that you guys want to move on, but it wouldn't hurt anyone if you bring back Carla or Lou. Oh my God, if they bring back Lou. I'm pretty sure they're not going to do that. But if they do, I will thank them with my life. You know, I just want to say that. Anyways, love the episode. It was powerful. It was good. I have liked this season. I think it has been a very strong season. Season 4 was not as strong as this one. I think that the shorter time span, it's better. So I like that. And I hope you guys have liked my reaction as well. And I hope you guys continue supporting for more. So next season, that there's another season for Elite, I will also be reacting to it. Don't need to ask for it. Just wait and it will come. But yeah, I don't know when and if. No, I'm pretty sure that they renew Elite for another season, probably. So yeah. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys liked it. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. UNCUT reaction always posted first on Patreon. Hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, for now, I think that's about it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching and for all your support. I'll see you guys next time, next season, probably, for a new episode of Elite. That's it. I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye.